Greetings, you beautiful listeners. We are back in our D&D Spelljammers campaign, Romance of the Ship Kingdoms. Now, wasn't that a real special episode last time? I mean, it left off with the Seer doing something just astounding. I mean, something really good, making the angels know the truth. And before I get back to the players in Wild Space, we're going to have a little cutscene because of that wish.
We find ourselves once again in the astral plane. Plans and machinations have been made, but for these schemers, little do they know, for all their planning everything is about to change. Certain variables might be lost, or even an unexpected event change alter the course of fate. Just a single wish will cause ripples that will be felt not only across the entire astral plan, but the entire multiverse. Father Lemak is one of these unfortunate schemers. Little does he know that this shall be his final time speaking to his flock.
We're at the flock. Father Lemak is talking with all the angels. Michael's sitting there. Father Lemak turns his back, and then he freezes, and a cold sweat goes down his forehead. As every celestial, even to Mount Celestial, every angel, every archon starts to scream in horror, dropping to their knees, realizing the atrocities they have committed. Realizing everything they've done is not for some great god. This was for Tharizdun. Every celestial, every archon, well, you know what? I'm not being truthful because it's almost all of them, except for one. Michael stands there looking at Father Lemak as his rage builds more and more as Michael grows taller and a horn starts to jut and split out of his forehead. His arms literally explode with 4 tentacles that end in a jagged hook. His mouth splitting open to reveal a massive maw. Sores, scars, wounds from, we can say, trillions of battles grow as his legs explode into massive tentacles as his height. Literally, the building explodes underneath him. The tentacles stab into the ground, pulling him towards Father Lemak. There you are. You sneaky, sneaky little fuck. And as this being says this, one hook stabs into Lemak's side. Another, until all of them are pulling and stretching his skin, pulling him into the air. I'm not like you. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to narrate this. I've had enough. Your game ends here, little one. And as he's stretching, pulling Lemak, and as he bursts with his true form, his skin still just stretching, as he just looks at this being and just goes, Tharizdun wept. As he's split into pieces, green goo pouring, entrails down on the ground. The tentacles stab into the ground, slowly turning him to look at the celestials screaming and crying. The hooks softly jangle, pressing their faces. Why are you crying? You've done nothing wrong. You're beautiful. You're kindly shed that taint and that gin. You've done nothing wrong, little ones. You're foods. Oh, now, why not join me, little ones? My beauties, my little ones. The archangels crying as fingers, literally their nails ripping from their fingers as they're pulling themselves, crying at the feet, the tentacles of this being. My name is Zargon. I'm the returner. Has returned to you. I'm not like those lying gods. I will never lie to you. Just give in to the pain. Isn't it beautiful? The celestials start clawing into their flesh, ripping themselves, scarring themselves as their wings twist, turning into more of like a bat bestial wings. Some of them, their lower sides turn serpentine, growing massive horns from their foreheads as they keep scarring themselves, dancing, fading to black on all the other stuff they're doing. I'm sorry, my listeners, but I will not tell you because it gets really graphic. So, yes, my little ones, you've become what you should be, my little archdevils. Fuck the abyss. Mount Celestial's mine now. And I see that being that's been using me. I'm not going to let you have your fun. I mean, I must spread my cruelty and pain to all these wonderful people. My lord, will you be taking Bella still as your bride? Don't disgust me. The idea of copulating with one of you people makes me fucking sick. No, there will be no copulation. No. Makes me sick thinking about it. No. Bella has to give in to the pain of her own free will. If she doesn't, I don't care. She'll learn to come to it anyway. My gifts are reaching the other ships already. Tharizdun, you're looking at me. The hooks embed into his own chest as he rips his own stomach open, the blood pooling down as many little monstrous minions come out. I'm preparing my army for you. You just made this easier for me. You should have left the other gods alive, you little cocky. I'm coming for you. And, I think I might have to pay a visit to the one who helped me wake up, helped me become my true self again. The name, the Seer. Yes. What is, my lord? Spare the drow elves. That will be my gift to him. Let's go. I'm going to go pay a visit to that little Silver Knight Stannis. Are we going in benevolence or in combat? No. It's the difference between me and Tharizdun. I don't lie. I don't hide my actions. I'm just there to spread my love. Let us go. Go spread the love. Yo, spread my love. And these twisted beings go as deep in Avernus, near one of the lowest levels, a tower is collapsing as the Demigorgon smashes the tower in intense anger. Why is he back? He's not supposed to be back! Stroth, I will be borrowing your daughter for a bit. And with a flash, the Demigorgon is gone. Oh, pigs. As you were on boarding the whaling ship, you heard an ear-shattering scream from Amon. And then you see a portal or crack, literally in reality, as a hook descends down. And then literally your ship explodes.
I can't. Kitty.
No. And literally, and then taking his lower jaw, he's literally ripped it out. And then wrapping his own flesh around his mouth as if it's a twisted scarf. Rotting wings from his back. More of his flesh just rots until he's almost a skeletal wraith vampire creature with just this eldritch gas leaking from him. Behind him in a green bubble, it's your friend. It's the princess and her lover. No words. He just disappears. And then the last part of this is very...
Everything was in place. It was perfect. Tharizdun thought his time had finally come. Trillions of years. So many years imprisoned waiting for this moment. But his one moment of weakness, allowing that foul illithid calling themselves a god to live, and it has come back not only to cause disruption to his game, but they flipped the table. How dare he, the carrion, host to Tharizdun. His foul rage permeates out not only from his chambers, but it is felt across the entirety of the astral plane, and it is not lost on the one called Jerry.
We go straight to Everin's father, the carrion, the one who has become the host at Tharizdun, as he himself just screams as he looks out to the distance, seeing almost all of his plans brought to ruin by one little wish. And appearing in his throne room with him is Jerry. Tharizdun, he says a name that would be unpronounceable in common tongue. It's just more of just like a long chant of words. How dare you? How dare you? I told you you weren't going to have your way. You may have slain me and made me take this lower form, and my beautiful children were lost, becoming the monsters that people call Ithalids, and they never were able to redeem themselves because of you. I told you I would do whatever possible to ruin you. And sometimes you have to fight evil with another evil. Have fun. Have fun, Tharizdun. Tharizdun looks at Jerry and just slams his hand into his chest. Jerry doesn't fight back. Tharizdun looks at him as he's holding his heart and smashes it. Jerry just, underneath his tentacled maw, he just chuckles as purple blood goes down his chest. This is a debt that I'll pay. I will pay it gladly, because you're going to suffer. Oh, you're going to suffer. Now, kindly remove your disgusting hand from my chest. I would like to die with a little dignity, and not having your filth touching me would be best. As he just hears suction as he rips his arm from Jerry's chest. Jerry just, Tharizdun, when the birth of creation and all the other primordials, you were such a disappointment. And off goes Jerry's head as Tharizdun carrion just slashes towards him. And as his rage crescendos, the Astral Elf's palace collapses.
A price was paid, but as the one named Jerry said, he paid it gladly. The board has some new pieces added to the game, and the rules will be changed. Sometimes to fight evil, you have to have an even worse evil fight it.
Figs, we come to you. How are you reacting to what just happened, to what you just saw?
All the color, from her face leeches away. She opens her mouth, but no scream comes out as she just collapses to her knees in horror.
Oh no, I don't want to do this, but I have to. I'm going to roll something real quick. Figs?
Yes.
Bastian survived.
Wait, wasn't he with me?
He went back to the ship. He had to get something.
Oh.
Thankfully, the only thing that it cost him was his left arm below at his elbow. He looks at you, Figs, and he just, with his one good arm, he wraps around you. His face has been burned on the right side.
Now she's in a panic, trying to wrap his wound and, inspect all the damage.
Give me a medicine roll.
That's a nat 20.
Figs,
Mm-hmm.
as if tapping into the very essence of your goddess, the lunar dragon, you're able to stop the hidden effect that was going on his body. The burns were actually spreading,
Mm-hmm.
and the black veins that were forming go back, and it concentrates into the stump of his arm, and you're able to fully get it removed and literally just have it as a just bulb of just gore away from him, extracted. His heart rate, his breathing, everything returns to normal. Bastian just looks at you, Figs, and goes, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened.
Not your fault. None of us could have predicted this. She's just glad he's okay, for the most part.
Give me a perception roll real quick. Figs.
That's a 21.
I wish it was lower. As you see clearly from your left eye what looks to be a hook. Pain can be so bad. At the same time, it's what leads to joy. Aren't you happy to still have him? Not like those cruel gods. Not like your little dragon goddess. Come to me, Figs. Join me. Figs, how do you react to this?
I guess she'll say, will you leave him alone? Should I follow?
Horace! Like I said, there's not a speck of the divine in me, so I don't play games. I don't lie. Bastian will be safe. So what do you say? Do you want to be a demon princess?
not about what I want to do. It's what I'm willing to do to protect those I love.
No, this doesn't feel right. I'm not going to force you to do anything. I'm going to wait for you to seek me out. For when, of your own free will, of your own volition, you will happily accept your destiny.
I'm accepting it now.
Take the hook. Does Figs take the hook?
Yep.
As you grip this hook that's coming from a rift, it glows a green, a deep green. And then it literally becomes like a little personal hand hook. This bad boy runs off of dexterity. It does 2d12 damage. And it has a necrotic effect. And Figs,
Yes.
you're now a demon princess.
Oh.
So in the terms of like a demon prince,
Mhm.
yeah, step 1 done. Now, since you can hear me, all I ask from you is one thing, and I bet this is going to surprise you. I need you to repair the great cosmology wheel. Set things right. And do you want to know why I want this, Figs? I just want Tharizdun to suffer.
Oh, we will.
I've been around since the dawn of time. What do I care for any single plane? You people are beneath me. I don't have time. I just want to go back home. I want to go back home to Avernus. My real home. The Abyss. But that Gorgon, he won't let me come home. So maybe if I set things right, it'll show that I'm not like them. I don't care. So, my princess, will you do this for me? There's no hidden games. All I need is, once the wheel is repaired, you can kill Tharizdun, but you must make him suffer pain. Can you do that for me?
As long as you don't harm anyone, I will.
Do you want me to bring back the changelings? Do you
I
want
don't want to
them?
mess with the natural order. Things are gone should remain gone.
There were 8 hooks that were just about to dig into your body. Good. I can trust you. Good. Okay. If you need anything from me, hold the hook and say my name, Sa-gon, and I will answer you. You don't need to keep the deal hidden. There's no marks, no nothing. As I said, I want to go home. Help me get home. These planes, they stink. I hate them. So, Figs, I will let you know right now. The one named Maman that took that girl, the 2 females, they're safe. No harm will come to them. Do you wish them returned?
Wish them safe as any way it could be.
I've talked to many over the millennia. Many that I thought would serve me, but their greed knew no bound. You intrigue me. You ask of nothing. Just the bare minimum. You interest Figs. And I'll still allow you to serve your lunar dragon. It doesn't bother me, because at the end of the day, I'm who your true prayers reach to. Now I do, Figs. I have to eliminate some taint of Tharizdun. So wish me luck.
Says nothing.
The Seer.
Yes, dearie.
Now, for you, a hook appeared. I want you to roll me a perception first, actually, before I say anything next.
Ooh, of course, dearie. Just give me a second. I'll be 11 or 15. I don't know how that works.
Yep. Alright, so, it's not enough. So, you're going to hear this, you just don't see where it's coming from. You can't pinpoint as you're stepping through this slime, into this abandoned whaling facility, astral void whale facility. There you are, the Seer. You're the one I owe such a great debt to. Thank you. Your wish helped me to wake up.
Really? Well, that's intriguing. I don't believe I recognize you, dearie.
Oh, I'm I'm not surprised. My name has been stricken from so many books. They don't like people knowing about me. You may call me Zargon the Returner. And let's just say I was imprisoned unfairly, unjustly, and banished from my home. But you've helped me to lift the veil from my eyes.
Have I now? And pray tell, how did my wish affect you, dearie?
I was made to believe I was some filthy archon named Michael. By that little traitor, Father Lemak. Don't worry, he's faced his painful and just punishment. His pieces literally rained from the sky. It was beautiful. And the Celestials and Archons, thank you for helping them see the truth. Because they're so beautiful. I have a family again. So many children. And a new home. Don't worry, the baby harp seals are safe. No harm will come to them.
Good.
So, now,
Baby seals are quite cute.
well, I always liked that little part of Mount Celestial. It's just the idea of them bowing to a god made me sick. But
I think they make everyone sick, dearie.
I like you. Do you have a grudge against the gods as well?
I have many grudges, dearie. You have to be more specific.
See, I've already granted princehood to someone else, but for you, from your words you've said, I would like to offer you something else.
Oh?
Would you like to be my friend?
Ooh, a friend.
Yes. No, I'm not offering you just any friendship. I'm offering you a friendship to a fiend. A tremendous honor indeed. Now, you don't have to feel forced. I like you.
You know, I held a friends with benefits before, but this is a little different.
I read you. Yes. Yes. So, would you accept my friendship?
It is quite intriguing, dearie. Though I would like to know specifics before I shake on it.
It's just going to ensure that I can help protect you, and if need be, you can summon an avatar of me on the battlefield, and I will ensure I can protect my friend. Other than that, do what you need be done, but if I could be so bold as to ask my friend for help, I need the great cosmology wheel repaired to help restore the balance of the planes. And hearing you, I think you would also enjoy killing Tharazdun, the one responsible for all of everyone's pain, tainting what I call something beautiful, a gift to give. But if you just go out giving pain and suffering to people who do not even deserve it, what's the point? I'm sorry to your people. That was never supposed to happen. I would have never done that. Your people are good. They are undeserving of my gift. And that's not an insult, by the way. I only do it to the people that deserve to feel true pain.
Okay.
I used to rebel. I used to want to conquer all, but after you've done that for a few millennia, you grow up, as they say.
Way to catch my interest, dearie. Well, as long as we don't need safe words. Put it out, friend.
The hook comes through a crack, and as it shakes in your hand, Seer, you have a staff, correct?
I might.
I was just going to say where
I have many things.
the staff, a hook, erupts from the end to show your allegiance to Zargon. Well, not allegiance, just your friendship. I have some things to take care of, some little enemies to get rid of, and your little friend there who I can feel him. He wants to study me. Tell him in his pocket there's a blood sample from me. Like I said, I do things for my friends. And I like you, Seer. And I will make it up to you what happened to your people. I have a debt to repay.
Ooh, you do intrigue me, dearie. I don't know how. I don't know when. But I think this is going to be entertaining.
I have to go. If you need me, I believe you know the one named Figs. Speak to her. She has a way to directly contact me.
What does she now?
Yes, no secrets. No, nothing hidden. She has agreed to be my princess. To help repair the great cosmology wheel. To help bring back balance. To help kill Tharastoon. And to help me get home.
Can I roll perception on this? I want to see if there's anything suspicious.
Oh, you mean actually roll insight.
Insight.
You got a 17, so that's more than enough. You can definitely feel from his words, this being is so ancient, he doesn't have time to lie. Everything is on the level.
A friend indeed, dearie. A friend indeed. So, he takes his hat off and he bows.
Thank you again. Oh, and a little hint, because a little birdie told me you might encounter the Tarrasque in the prison.
Hopefully so.
Offer him a cookie, and you'll like the results.
Any specific flavor, dearie?
Just a cookie.
Sounds good.
And
Hopefully Miss Lord Nibbles didn't eat them all.
I like him.
And now I have to go shopping again.
And with that, the voice is gone.
And with that, I think I'm going to have to go shopping because a naughty little hamster ate the last of my cookies.
Well, don't worry. You'll have a chance to encounter all the cookies you'll need. But I simply must go to Bella now. Well, it was Bella.
Okay, before we do this, can I just rewind like 6 seconds or something before I rolled that 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're in wild space, and Belmaya, she does what she falls back on what she's done many times in the past, and that is she takes a moment to center herself before she starts using one of the cantrips she knows. Mm-hmm. Except this time it doesn't go as planned, and for the briefest of second she is rigid, and then DM, take it away.
Well, Bella starts to walk, and there's a weird spring in her step, as if she's been possessed by a whole new feeling, so to say. And if anyone happened to look at her face, specifically the doctor, you would notice she is very pissed at the moment. Bella's just talking about of all the places for this person, for me to... And Bella, you were walking up to Figs until all that happened with them and speaking to Zargon, but nope! You immediately dig your heel into the ground.
Far deeper than Bella normally would as well.
Mm-hmm. And from how hard you're gripping in your hands, you take a damage because you just start to bleed from the sheer rage. And Figs, Bella approaches you, and it's as if there's two voices in one, and says, "You will call that dirty little cheater back this instant."
How much damage did I take?
Just one. I rolled a nat 1, so you're fine. It could have been worse.
It doesn't matter.
So, Figs, what do? I know who you serve. And you will call him. I want to talk to him right now.
No, that's not part of my plan. We'll leave it at that.
You're going to deny the Demigorgon?
Yes.
Oh, they only see
Oh,
Bella.
no, that's what Bella just said out loud.
Oh, okay.
As Bella crosses her arms. Figs, you can definitely, give me actually, you know what? Roll an Arcana for me, because I want to see how much you make out. And then give me a history roll as well.
That's an 18 Arcana.
Wait, what was the first one?
18.
Oh, joy!
And 21 for history.
Okay, yeah, you definitely know who the Demigorgon, you know Vil well, and yeah, you can just see surrounding in Arcana, just crackling energy, is the Demigorgon! Except he doesn't have two heads anymore, he has one head.
And he looks like Bella.
Mm-hmm. I know you are serving Zargon, little one. I don't want to cause any problem. I'm not here to fight. He's been gone for millennia, and now he wants to come back. I need to know why.
This is already a problem, and I'm gonna fix it. End the story.
I can see why they picked you. You actually have the backbone, the nerve to stand against me, to deny me. Interesting. Fine. I respect your tenacity. I have only one other question. Did Zargon even mention me?
He was too busy babbling about others.
Most people believe that I'm a male, but I'm actually a female. And do you know what it's like when your mate just disappears and leaves you with your children? Fine. When you speak to Sa-gon, I want to speak to my mate, if at all possible. I will owe you a debt.
It's very old, and it's actually going to come.
Figs is the Demigorgon right there.
Yes.
Figs, I thought we were friends. I
would call us business associates.
Did I do something to take your wrath, your hatred for something?
First of all, you blew up my chair.
That was not me, that was Maman.
Then you threatened my friends. No speech.
Bella gets an evil grin on her face.
Oh no.
Now, Figs, I can feel that you've summoned Zargon for me. May I touch your hook? Because I'm going to transmit my essence into that hook, so I may speak to my mate. And then you might want to put the hook on the ground. Figs, do you offer the hook? Bella, your eyes roll into the back of your head as the Demigorgon literally transmits its essence into the hook.
And then Figs, I collapse like a puppet, like puppet strings have been cut.
And Figs, thankfully you drop that hook, and in your heart of hearts, you can just feel the ass whooping that Zargon is getting right now. Zargon may be the returner, but hell hath no fury like a goddamn woman scorned. And the Demigorgon, she's been waiting 3 millennia to get that ass. So I think we can all imagine how badly Zargon is screaming right now.
Momentarily, always right in the world.
Figs, next session you get advantage of everything, because that was great. Oh my goodness, I am crying.
I also have a gift for it. This Demigorgon.
Now, as we leave this moment, I need to go to a certain little deer who has realized that the patron that they've been talking to was not their patron. And they actually would like to still try and reach out and speak to you.
Okay.
So, now the only thing is so as you're sitting there
crying,
my name is Seer, and I wasn't trying to use you. I wasn't trying to lie. Your patron, she died a long time ago.
I thought Seer was dead. Above game.
Oh, no. You don't worry.
Okay.
There's been some trickery going afoot. I made a promise to your patron that I would look over you denizens and look over your world. My physical body is dead, but my soul still remains. That's what you were seeing being represented as who you have prayed to for a long time ago. Everyone, we need your help. And I just thought the best thing to do would be to just bring you here. I see now that was the worst decision to make. I know you have questions, and I will provide all the answers that I can. But crying right now isn't going to fix or change anything. And if I could get you back home and ask someone else, I would. But unfortunately, I can't do that anymore.
Rosa's hands go to cover over her ears, and she says, Kyrith, help me, I just want to wake up from this nightmare. And she's invoking the name of one of her world's gods, by the way.
Oh, no.
Yep, Kyrith. Of the Amaranthine, he is a vigor and strength, and the spirit of the serpent. His domain is life, and his alignment is lawful neutral.
Oh god, yeah, I feel so bad. But tears just it's just another aspect of oh god, I feel we had to make a council for you guys, essentially. Give you your own pantheon. It's not real. Rose, dude.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
It's foggy out right now, right? Yes?
Yes, it is.
Can you forgive me for doing this?
Never asked it. If you want to do something, go right for it. I'm here for it. What would you like to do?
The camera pans upwards toward the sky. There's a scream. A loud scream. Of rage, denial, sorrow, and all the above. Proceed.
Oh, God, you're making my heart hurt. So, you know what? Tear is actually going to stop because he can just feel that this is just breaking you. And anymore, it would just be, it's just torture, and he's not here for that. So he's actually going to stop talking. And as you unleash that just sheer rage, every emotion, just that guttural scream that you just let out, something weird happens. There's no more fog. Weather's normal. Everything's calm. And, around your feet, Rose, there's some beautiful flowers that have just sprouted. The temperature is perfect, and everything is calm and serene. And I have to do this, because I wasn't expecting you to do this already, but there was like this little creature inside of your shadow, Rose, that was connected to Thar's dune, and as you did that, it just pulls itself from your shadow, and as it's screaming, it just shrinks, shrinking until it just fizzles and sizzles away. And silence. Everything is calm. And I really want to point out that if for the listeners, remembering the last episode, there's no way things would be calm and quiet right now on the Gift Civilization. There's no screaming. There's no people panicking, running in the streets. Everything is calm and serene. Rose, you feel drained. Like all your energy, everything was just zapped from you. The only thing that Tyr is going to say is, you have the power to change things. That's why you were viewed as dangerous. Your people were dangerous. It's not that you have magic, you are the magic. And as you stumble, you come out of the alleyway, everything is... Oh, sorry, never mind.
Yeah, you're gonna hate me for this, but Rose isn't budging from her spot.
Never mind. Oh, this will actually be even better then, because where you are from the vantage point, you can see that what would have been just a grimy, dark street that looked depressing has now become bright and vibrant, and it's full of energy, and you see so many gifts that are wearing like very elaborate clothing, and everyone's happy, smiles, and everything.
Tired eyes gaze upon this. Then Rose kind of just slumps down against the nearest wall, wraps her cloak around her, and just does the arms around her knees thing and just stays there.
You know what? I don't want to... Because, damn it, like I said, I get really attached to my players and to their characters. And
for the record, press the player, it's fine, but you're going to need something to move.
No, I don't want to do anything to force against Rose because it makes my heart hurt every time I do it. Because it's like, no, I don't want to do that. I feel so bad.
Maybe, but something's going to have to give at some point, and it's not going to be me.
I got you. It's just, I'm sorry, my listeners. It's, as everyone knows, I hate forcing players to do anything. But we have to do this for Rose. And I have a fun way to do this, though. Because it's not going to be any adults that reach out to you. You just hear like a bouncing, Rose. And what lands and like hits your foot is a ball. And it's not just a gift child. There's multiple different races and species of children. As they see the ball head reach your foot, Rose, they come running up to you and they're just, "Are you all right, lady?"
She uncurls one arm and nudges the ball towards them.
And a little girl gets the ball. She looks at you, Rose. She goes, "You're so pretty. You shouldn't hide here." The little group of kids, they smile, they wave at you, Rose, as they go back out to go play their games. You did that, Rose. You brought about this change. You can do so many great things. And still passing by, you're still sitting there. It's starting to get hungry. But you're not making you leave for that. But, of course, people still noticing you and trying to think of the best way to describe. Well, actually, it's one of the thrycreen. The creen. It's an elderly one of the insectoids. She's holding a basket of pastries. As she's walking, she sees you down the alley. Oh, dearie. This is not a good place for a young lady. And you look so exhausted. You look like you could use a warm bed and some food. It's like, come now. Let Granny help you get your mind away from these troubles of whatever's ailing you, little one.
You should leave before tragedy befalls you, too. Her mind has gone back to the regent, I think is the term she met last session I was with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And how it had been barely a second before she showed up and there was tragedy. Yeah, she's going back to there.
Just as any grandmother would do with her, or any grandparent would do with their children when they are depressed, they say something like, you don't want to be around me. She stands there for a second. I've been around you now for at least a minute now, and no tragedy has befelled me. Even if something were to happen to me, I'm doing something to help someone, and that is what brings me joy, is to make sure there are people happy and with smiles and food in their bellies. And how could someone like you bring about a tragedy? Oh, my dear. Come, let's wash away these feelings that are weighing you down. And a piece of my apple pie will help warm the spirit.
Rose's head is covering her head, obviously, but it's not covering up that much. Are there wanted posters of her throughout the city yet, or no?
Those wanted posters? There's nothing.
People have been searching for her, though.
There were people searching for you. And this is when the elderly lady, who reveals herself to be Granny Apple. Granny Apple looks at you and goes, "Oh, honey, this is New Haven. This ship was called, you heard people clearly saying that this was Giftman. This is a place of peace." But yeah, there's no wanted posters or anything.
Can I roll insight on this one?
Yes, you may. I was waiting for you. And I'll give you a bonus hint as well. Give me an Arcana roll.
Well, for insight, that's 5, but for Arcana, 12.
Just enough. So, you changed it. You changed all of this with your scream. When you screamed, you let out basically such an eruption of power. It was able to cleanse the area of all the taint of everything. This is what the ship should have been if Tharsdune would have never did that to Everin's father. So you finally have made where instead of Giftman being the ship of just Gif, it is now New Haven. It's a peaceful ship that is open for all species. And anything that comes from the carrion, like wanted posters or anything, nope, they burn that. They burn it the minute they get it. They're not down for any of that.
Rose is tired. Very, very tired. And her... sorry. And her mind goes back to home, to the village she calls home, and how Jerbean, the mousefolk of the Humble Wood, they adopt people into their family very, very frequently, and she's seen that kindness displayed on a day-to-day basis. And she just looks up at this granny, sighs, and says, "Am I Auntie?" And then she stops, knowing that apparently her pantheon is apparently a lie. And then she says, "Fate, help me. This is going to go poorly for you." And she takes Granny Apple's hand.
She happily takes yours, and she leads you to her home. And Rose, you see there's just so many new people. There's so much, but it's not a buzz of people talking about war, assassinations, death. No. And here's the biggest change that you brought, and I'm going to need you to level up for this one.
I'm already at level 4, though.
Yeah, level up to 5.
Okay.
Because once again, this was something I thought you would do much later, but you did it a lot earlier than I expected. The former cruel Lord Giftman and his daughter Freya, Bastion's father and sister, they're alive again, but gone is the cruel tyrant and his monster daughter. Now they are proud, happy for the people. And the best part is that Lord Giftman's wife is returned as if she was never gone. It's a happy family. And Rose, you brought all of this. And as you reach Granny's house, you can't help but notice that it's built in the shape of a giant apple. There are so many pies just cooling on the windowsill. You have one of the best Dutch apple pies you could ever have. You're warm, and then you rest your head on your pillow. And instead of a dream, you have a vision of the past, of the beginning of Humblewood. It wasn't the gods that created your plane. It was literally the things this universe needs. Joy, love, all of that came together, and that's what created Humblewood. That's what created your people. And the most dangerous thing about you, well, this is what made you very special when you were part of the planes, is that you were the equivalent of gods. Because a denizen from Humblewood would go out and they would help to create new planes. Because when you willed it, it came about. But then the Great War, the Great Culling happened, and your people were asked that you needed to imprison the Chained One, and that there was no way for it. You could kill Thardastun. So then that's what you guys did. They willed it. They created the greatest bonds that could never be broken by Thardastun. But the last thing he did because of this, he used every last ounce of his power to seal your plane away. And then you reach into a very, very deep sleep. And Rose, you finally get a well-deserved rest. Now, my good doctor, I would like to speak to you.
Yes, that would be me, the doctor.
Now, you're seeing everything's just covered in slime, and granted, all this was happening as you're going into this. You were led to believe an abandoned void whaling facility, but you're clearly just seeing so many bottles of mead. Just so many bottles. Now, here's my question for you. Are you going to follow this clear path of bottles?
Could I investigate, and see if there's
Of course you may.
more to help me?
Of course you may.
Okay. Got it. 17.
17. And you want to investigate the area and make sure there's nothing else?
Yes.
Well, that is definitely so hot. The only thing you're making out is you hear just what is clearly very drunken singing and crying. But it's definitely coming from one person.
And I shall proceed with caution.
As you're getting closer, you find more and more and more, and then the singing and sobbing gets louder. And as you come to a room where it's this, well, he looks like a humanoid, but definitely has curling dragon horns on the side of, well, what look like curled horns on the side of his head, and very, very deep, well, like a red like the sun. And it's the same thing with his clothing. And as you come around the corner, you just hear a, "Oh, by myself."
So
I
said
make
bye-bye
sounds
what?
with my mouth. What? I make sounds with my mouth. And he's just drinking from his bottle. He was singing all by myself.
I'm gonna sit next to him, take off my mourner's mask, and crack open a bottle of mead too and sing with him. Oh, myself.
This is amazing.
Put
You
my
guys
arm
just
around his
bust-
shoulder.
It feels hot as you wrap your arm around his shoulder. It doesn't burn you. He just feels very hot. Like his body is burning up, like if he had an intense fever. And he just, I want my wife. Wait, who are you? You have a beautiful singing voice.
I thank you, my dear sir. I am Dr. Mortis, the bestest doctor in the galaxy, nay, the multiverse. And I'm here to help. What ails you? Wife problems? Troubles in bed? I have a leech that can fix that, you know.
I'm intrigued with promise of leeches, but no, my name is Solaris. It's not enough. Like, all my family was murdered, and all that's left is my sister, and she's being such a drama queen, and then my mom won't talk to me, and then my other sister's brainwashed by stupid angels, and then my wife is kidnapped. Mr. Stranger.
Please, you may call me the Doctor.
And I'm a dragon, by the way.
Cool. I am a person.
You've probably heard of my sister. Her name's Tiamat.
Tiamat.
That's my other
Sounds like
sister.
a foot fungus I cured one time.
And then there's my other sister. People call her the Lunar Dragon. Her name's Luna. And then my mom's name is Dendar. And then there's my baby sister Bella, and I haven't even gotten to meet her yet.
Wait, what?
Baby sister Bella?
Yeah, she was kidnapped by some asshole priest. When she
I know
was
an
a
asshole
kid.
priest.
Wait, really? Yeah, she was a really pretty girl, and like when she was 3, some monster stole her from my mom, and then my stepdad.
Ah, I see.
My mom's name is Dendar, and her dad's name is and the dad's Astaroth. He's a cool guy, but I just wish I could have met my little Bella.
Perhaps I can help you with that, my dear sir. For not only am I the bestest doctor, I am quite the scientist and quite the investigator. So perhaps we can help each other out. I'll help you sort your affairs, and you'll owe me a favor, and you'll be my friend, especially for karaoke night.
You know what? If you somehow magically made my sister show up and then help me with my wife, you'd have the debt of the solar dragon, which means I'd take you straight to see my sister, the lunar dragon, and she'd do whatever you wanted. But there's no way that could happen, so I'll humor you.
Okay, well, first things first. You're not going to solve anything in this current state. So, I know just the remedy. But I need total commitment and trust from you. After all, I am a doctor.
Okay.
Okay, now, I need you to... Sorry, I'm mentally preparing for the scene. I need you to drop your trousers and bend over. I think you have a bad case of a Lemmy-Wink syndrome. I have just a solution.
The camera goes to, spans to the right, and we just hear a pineapple! And then we span back, and we see Solaris buckling back his pants again. Let's never talk of that again, and I'm completely sober. Dear God, that did work.
The space gerbil will clear out the infection and other stuff. But, yeah, don't be surprised when you pass something in a week. But anyway, I know a dickhead priest, and I know a Bella. A bit of a far-fetch that they might be acquaintances of yours, but let's check it out.
He literally picks you up and goes, lead me to this Bella.
Okay, but first there's something I need to get off of my chest, my dear friend.
Yes.
The doctor opens up his shirt, and he's, plucking these leeches off his nipples. Ah, much better. All right, to the ship!
He eats one of the leeches, and he follows behind you. So, Solaris, the solar dragon, is walking behind you, and and you're regaling him stories about Cleopatra, and he goes, wait, describe her again?
She has beautiful brown skin with a bit of a gold tint, and she got thighs for days. Even the gods would want a piece of that, but they can't. She is mine!
You know...
And she's completely cool with me having certain fetishes.
You know...
Best person ever.
It's horrifying to know that the person you just described is my sister, and I learned things about her I have never wanted to learn before.
Wait, who are we talking about again?
You're talking about Tiamat. You just described Tiamat, sir. My oldest sister. Well, that's her humanoid form, and I did not want to know that. And you're now getting close to Bella. Bella, you're waking up from your collapsing.
Okay.
I did put a pillow under your head before I left.
Okay,
Doctor, give me an acrobatic roll as Solaris throws you in the air as his eyes erupt and he starts crying as he takes off running to you, Bella, and he scoops you up.
I
11.
am not awake enough for this.
And he's spinning you around. Doctor, that was just enough to make it. You do an amazing superhero landing.
Nailed it.
And
I'm just gonna like dab when I stick it.
Okay. I'm not enough. I'm not awake enough for this. I have just been possessed again. And so my very first instinct is to just shove whoever this new person is away with as much strength as I can muster.
You move him an amazing 5 inches. No, you ain't getting rid of me! Oh, wait. No, you're not playing. You're actually genuinely trying to... What?
Who the
Bella.
fuck are you?
Long story short, he's probably your brother. So I'm gonna make us sell some Earl Grey tea.
No, my brother was turned into an owlbear person.
Wait.
I don't know who the fuck you are, but put me down.
Samael, you got turned into an owlbear? Your brother, whose name was who you know as Seraphim, answers to the Samael, looks and goes, Shut up, Solaris, you dick. Oh my God, you're an owlbear. He gently puts you down. He gently puts you down, not to hurt.
Good, because I take like 5 steps back. And it is very obvious that I am like 3 seconds away from lighting something on fire again.
Another note, the doctor just realized, wait a minute, was I banging a dragon lady this whole time I've been married?
And I think in collection, the entire multiversal plane, everyone just does a facepalm at the same time.
I know, I just did.
He now just realized he was with Tiamat.
As you can tell, this is the full persona that's kicked in.
I love it.
So...
I love it. But no, yes, it has just dawned on you that Cleopatra and Tiamat are indeed the same. And yes, you were with a dragon lady. And
so why she's so voluptuous.
And so, Bella, you look and you see this was clearly a dragon man. Dragon humanoid, the humanoid form of a dragon.
Hilarious.
So, half dragon?
He goes, well, I'm actually you're half demon, half dragon. I'm full dragon. We don't talk about our dad though. Him and mom, Serpetus.
My father is Father Lemak. He's the one who raised me.
A bit of a wanker.
He's the man who stole you.
But he's the one I grew up knowing as my father. So I'm sorry, but everything that has happened in the last 24 hours has been a bit much. So forgive me if I'm not willing to throw my entire life away to follow my birth parents, whose names I currently cannot say without dying.
Oh, great. Of course he would do that to you.
And also, I have a betrothed who, I still need to find a present for. So, and now who knows where. I was possessed by who knows what, and I did who knows what damage. Like, I need a break. I need at least a week of shopping therapy. And if you two are my brothers, then you will make great bag carriers. And she's just smile. You know that smile of, I'm not joking about bag carriers? Yeah. Who's now been revealed to be your other brother, the solar dragon Solaris. He looks at who his real name is Samael. They look at each other and they go, sorry. Look, we understand. We weren't trying to change all your ideals or change who you were. It's just nice to see my sister was alive. And okay. Oh, good. You can make it up to me with the shopping trip.
Yes. And the other thing is, I think I can help with that. Well, I can't, but I believe my wife could help you with that curse.
Well, I have an orb thing and a bunch of other stuff, and I'm still not sure I want to do it. Like, I need time to process everything.
Well, thankfully, you're in the perfect place because you're in wild space, and, well, you see, the people not in the know, they think that this is just an abandoned whaling facility, but this is actually, it's actually kind of a safe haven for astral travelers and just people who find themselves lost in wild space.
Okay.
So, hold on. Let me get the entrance open for you guys. He walks over to what looks like a random brick. He gives it a series of rhythmic taps, and they start to split open. And you see what looks like a really nice, charming, village past these bricks that just continue to spread open.
As long as there's a bed that I can face plant into, with a pillow that I can scream into, something to wash this slime off me, I think I will be happy.
Don't worry, there's no slime in there. And, just head to the inn. They will make sure to take care. Do you want me to let your friends know where you're going?
Yes, and I say as I'm heading straight to that inn. I would like a shower, please.
Dude, this is mean. I know.
Would I have heard that byplay between,
Yeah, you would have. I'm going to let you have this without even rolling. You hear that.
I don't even look back as I say, forgive me for being raised with standards. Celestial standards. And I just keep walking.
Yeah. Solaris just turns to the doctor and goes, yeah, that's definitely her. Yeah, definitely. That's my sister, because you can see my mom right there. That's Mom. Oh my God, I have not been chewed out oh my God. I just brought back my childhood. Somehow hold me. I need to cry again.
The doctor will hug him, pat him on the back, be like, there, my good sir. Just keep in mind, when I take a selfie, it's called a family portrait.
And God damn it. Making me laugh too much. Okay.
I just hand them both a cup of tea now at this point.
This is amazing. And this is when Solaris looks at you, the doctor, and goes, well, sir, you definitely have a new friend. My name is Solaris, the Solar Dragon. Thank you for reuniting me with my sister. And I am greatly regretting all my life choices now.
Well, you probably shouldn't regret all your life choices, but
no,
you regret drinking that much to get the hamster. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not going to talk about that.
No, I was just going to say, no, she just has the same effect as my mom. It's just, after one chewing out from her, you're just like, yeah, I regret everything.
Now that's love.
Yeah, that's family, buddy. So
out of character, just wait till she gets her hands on Zargon. She is gonna chew him out big time. Once she learns whatever else is happening, then she's gonna chew him out and probably kick his ass back to Demigorgon and then go sulk because she was supposed to get married and now she's not.
Yeah, that's okay. That guy was a dick anyway. Saying that out of character.
Yeah, well, but anyway.
Well, all I know is there is a certain someone who's happy that the marriage is called off. Because now they can not that, there's actually another person. They can finally talk to you. They've been watching you since you were like a teenager, so it wouldn't be weird. They grew up with you.
Okay.
Sounds like, the guy who's permanently in friend zone, who probably asked her out before, and you say you just want to be friends, when actually you don't even want to be their friend. You just.
It's even sadder than that. And oh God, I hate myself that I wrote this for you, Bella. But it's still going to be really cute when you get reunited. But
I can't wait. Honestly, out of character, I really just want Belmaya to be happy, but at the same time,
I'm just you can you're on the right path for your happy ending. Let's just say that.
Yeah. She's on the path now, but I'm gonna make it all the twisty turnies.
So I'm really happy you said that about when you'll see Zargon.
Uh-oh.
Now, he was going to talk to you, but he made the mistake of telling the Demigorgon that, hey, I had an arranged marriage when I was thinking I was an angel, and she's still whooping his ass. I mean, she is whooping him bad. Because the only thing she is just saying is, we don't do that, conky. Whop! You haven't even seen your son Oberon! Whop!
Oh shit! I just remember. I gotta help Solarius find his wife.
Oh, that's actually so. This is why I'm so glad you're here, Sean. Because this is actually what we're going to be going to your character leading up. But I just need to finish up these last little bit of scenes. because we're getting close, guys. This has been amazing, by the way. So, goddamn, I'm laughing too much. As you're going through this village, someone sees you, Bella.
Okay.
And you know what? Give me a perception roll.
Okay, 1 minute. Give me a lucky D20. That is not very good. That is like a 6 total.
You don't notice as this person drops what they're holding. They're holding like a knapsack, and it just falls from their hand.
Yeah.
You would have noticed that stop them, but as when they're getting closer, you just hear someone say Bella, and
I turn and face the person.
Oh.
Yes?
When you see their face, because your memories were returned to you, the final thing that Father Lemak had done to you all comes back. When you were a child, this gentleman, whose name is Link and you grew up together.
Okay.
And Link couldn't help but fall in love with you.
Ooh.
You always were close, and it was when you both turned 16 that Link finally confessed to you.
Yeah.
I can't say how you felt. That's up to you. All I know is you told Father Lemak, and that went against everything he planned. And that's when Father Lemak did what he had to do. He knew that he couldn't kill Link, because if he did, that would destroy all of his work he's been building up for. So he did the only other thing he could. He erased his existence from your memory. Every one of those happy memories of Link making you feel happy, Father Lemak just put himself in. That he was the one that made you feel happy. That it was Father Lemak standing there being proud of you. That he tainted, changed, altered your memory. So where that taint, that it's unfuzzed and the true memory comes in. And then Father Lemak writing the letter to meet with Link. And then when Link met there, Father Lemak told him, she'll never be coming back. She doesn't even know you exist anymore. Be glad, because you could have died. Now go. Never return. You'll never have her.
Okay. As all of that comes back, Belmaya just stares there for several seconds, like a look of just slack-jawed, what the hell, on her face, before she just shuts down and goes completely blank. And I think I have had enough to deal with today.
Go get your rest.
I know you. I need a shower. We will talk much later. And I am fast walking to that inn, like you're not quite jogging, like power walking almost, like just one track mind going to that inn.
You know what? Just to see if he resists.
Yeah.
Oh no, Link fainted.
Oh.
He fainted the minute you turned around because his face just turned blood red just from the sheer and he collapsed. So
yeah, I am
get your well-deserved rest.
Belmaya very likely had feelings for him in the way of teenage crush kind of feelings, and it's like just everything is too much to deal with right now. She needs that shower badly.
Nope, and guess what? Nothing else coming. It's as if the universe knows. Leave that one alone. I don't want to die.
Good, because if there were any more surprises, don't have Fireball, so
this is a well-deserved, because, as I said, this entire session is your long rest, and you're going to regain that little hit point you lost, and enjoy your well-deserved rest. And everyone, this all counts as your rest, so you're all going to get your hit points, your spells slots back up, please.
Okay.
Yeah, because I do things a little bit different. It's not just a one-off. It's this entirety is the long rest.
I love it.
Okay. Oh, Sean's not back yet. Damn it. So, actually, this gives me a chance to do one last little follow-up with you, Figs. Oh, we'll talk about that, Doctor, and DMs, because there's going to be some things about that blood. So, Figs, what are you doing now? Because Solaris comes up. Hello, I'm the Solar Dragon, Solaris, and normally I'd be much more animated, but I just found my sister, and I just remembered what my mom is like. Oh, you're a follower of my sister, Luna. Oh, you're a changeling. Hi there. Your hook is bouncing up and down, and it looks like there's two spirits, and one's getting its ass kicked inside of it. That's interesting. How are you doing, by the way?
I wish I could say I was surprised anymore.
Would you like to join me for a drink? You and your fine partner over there.
Go.
Amazing. Thank you. And if you wouldn't mind, I would like to talk about just anything just to make me forget about what just happened. And, since you're a follower of my sister, if you help me out with getting my wife, I can help you find her.
Who is your wife?
Well, my wife is she's what you call an astral dreadnought.
Oh.
Her name is Sen, and I love her very much. She's one of the most gifted warlocks in all the planes. Most people hear the astral dreadnought and they think she's a monster, but no, she just as we were born, when she was born at the beginning of the primordial, she was just the answer for when gods get too cocky. My beautiful bride would go and kick them in the butt to make them remember their place. Just like the Yellow Turban Army.
They call monsters that they just don't understand.
Well, that's the reason why I'm here in the wild space, is because the ones that kidnapped her, they took her out here. I've just been looking for her. It's just hard. They use a form of magic that cloaks them from me. If only there was like a ship that somehow magically ended up in that area, and we were able to receive a answer from it.
I hope you find that ship.
Well, let's go enjoy some drinks for now. And did you hear? Apparently, the gift ship has been transformed, and apparently Lord Giftman and his daughter are back alive again. But now they're good. Bastion's like, wait, what? What was that? Yeah, and your mom's back. Let's go get some drinks. The Seer, you clearly heard that about Bastion's mom being back, and that the gift ship has been transformed.
Is this really true?
Yes.
Because let me give you some caution. If there's even the slightest doubt that you are lying or manipulating me, there is no hell in any dimension that's going to protect you from me if Trilly isn't back.
Oh, you sound like my mom.
Oh no, dearie. No mother is going to do to you what I'm going to do if you are lying.
But no, there was I can just tell you that apparently the ship and the people have changed and things are for the better there now.
A word of caution, dearie. I will find out, and I'll be in touch.
You can always join us for a drink, and we can take a look at one of the communication crystals, and we can take a look at what it's like over there.
Lord Nibbles, get back to the ship. You're too young to drink.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna get shit-faced.
I like this one. Yeah.
Doctor, a remedy for hangovers.
You all are proceeding to just go get completely shit-faced. And as this is happening...
Maybe you light whites off.
And this is when I'm finally going to talk about what I just hint at. Deep in wild space, after a certain prison ship has been recommanded and all that had happened, our new captain has taken control. Sean?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, that's you.
Okay.
So, as you've been sailing for a few days now, and thankfully the ship has still had plenty of supplies, but you still have no idea how to get out of wild space. The only thing of note that's happened lately is you saw a herd of space unicorns running through space, and you thought to follow them, and unfortunately, nope, you've just gotten deeper into wild space.
Oh boy.
Now this is when I will offer you a choice, because in your travels, recently now, you've heard what sounds like a woman crying. Now, you can either still go out and try to still find your way out of wild space, or would you follow the crying?
I think that Harry would follow the crying.
Thank you.
He is not in a good place, but I feel like the last things his father said to him, he's going to make damn sure he makes good on it. That he did his best with all that he could ask for, and this seems like something he can do, even though he's uncomfortable being captain and losing his father all over again.
Well, your crew everyone actually has a lot of faith in you. So you're following what sounds like crying, and as you're getting deeper and deeper in the wild space. You see these chains. They are each link, the size, it's unfathomably large. You don't even see the end of the links. That's how big they are. You follow, and that's going into the direction of where the tears are going. And you see what looks like just a single island with a massive tower. And these chains, they're all leading to inside this tower. And as you're getting closer, the cabin boy, Flapjack, comes up and goes, "Hey, Captain, we're getting hailed by someone. Should we open up the communication lines?"
Make it so, Ensign Flapjack.
Yeah, thanks, Cap. These entities, they look like just big.
I will say, Ryan, I just want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Harry makes sure to turn the chair first before it gets turned.
Yes, love it. So
they can try to do the smooth.
It goes off it goes exactly how you want. So, and as the screen opens, you just see what looks like these just very rotund little like frogmen that they're in these floating chairs. They have these elaborate headdresses. Are you here to transport the prisoner?
Yes, I am. Can't you tell how serious I'm being? You need me to report you to our superiors?
Oh, he said the dreaded word. No, not the superiors. No, please. Yes, just please proceed to the tower, and we will transport prisoner Sin to your possession. Now, please remember that it was under direct orders from the Carrion that she is not to leave wild space.
Understood. I understood the severity of this situation. Just like I understand that a taco is not a sandwich. And what else was the spirit said I need to say for a passcode? But a taco could be considered a burrito.
Yes, the great Taco Tuesday is a burrito. Yes, yes, this makes complete sense. Yeah, you clearly are on our side. You know what to talk about. Yes, please proceed up, and your ship will reach the docking area. And, hey guys, he's one of the people who believe tacos are burritos. We can trust him. Yeah! The old ones let you through.
Okay, and I think as soon as the communications are turned off, he starts to broadcast everyone. We are about to commit a prison robbing. And I need you all to keep on your serious face. If you need motivation, just remember the lore.
Oh, your crew is shouting. Knuckles like, "I gotcha, Captain!" And he's sitting at a sentry gun just waiting for if anything happens. Flapjack's at the top. He's got a sling just spinning it. He's like, what is that even going to do? Well, let the boy have his way. Let the boy have his way. And as you are getting closer to the tower, Doc's coming, and you see a woman with the chains. They get smaller and smaller, and they're still on her neck. She has medium crop silver hair. She has one single eye. She's about 5'7", and she has a very athletic build. And she's wearing a really ruffled. They look like a Victorian, like a Queen Victoria's dress from the Victorian age. So yes, this is the prisoner Sin, the last known astral dreadnought. That's you could hide from the Carrion. Our great psychic might could sense you fiend. So this is the prison I find myself in? Fine. Great. A little short for a captain, don't you think?
That is so my enemies will underestimate me. Don't worry. We'll get you right where you need to be. I think he tilts his head slightly. I think he's trying to. I feel like he's not winking, but he is trying to put meaning into his words.
The old ones, thankfully, do not pick up what they're not able to notice anything that they just think you're telling her off, like giving intimidation. But Sin picks up what you're laying down, you fiend. Just take me to wherever you have to take me. Yes. Filthy astral dreadnought. The old ones shall occupy battle space from now on.
I think he goes. I think to intimidate these old ones more, he goes. Okay, so Knuckles is on the. You said Knuckles is on the turret.
Yep.
He gave Flapjack an unloaded Gatling gun before they came over.
Okay. Yes.
So he goes out. Captain Flapjack, come over here and escort the prisoner to their room and make sure they are as comfortable as an enemy of our friends here should be.
Just look at the size of that gun. And that boy is using it. She's truly a monster of a captain. Right away, Captain. Yeah. And as he's leading her, like, Flapjack is doing his best to just, like, poking her in the back. Get the walking, prisoner! Yes. Now, thank you, sir. Now, you know where to take the prisoner. And we'll take care of everything else in this area.
Do I do something evil?
Go for it.
Do something evil.
Go for it. You know me.
Okay, would the ship have had mag boots?
Of course they would.
And can I see that these old ones aren't wearing mag boots?
Yep.
And, okay, so I would make sure everyone on our crew had mag boots. And he goes, oh. I think he looks at them and goes, oh. And here's the thing. The ship has been on standby to warp. So he goes like, well, we already have the prisoners. We should give you a proper goodbye.
Yes, of course. Yes, what did you have in mind?
He holds up his communicator and he goes, let it rip, boys. And then he motions to one of the other things in the back, other people in the back, and they're gonna open the doors are gonna close on the rest of the ship. Everyone else is clicked in Magpie and open the back, like the seal.
I knew it.
And then basically gun it. Just hopefully hit this prison thing with a shockwave.
Yeah. Oh boy. So I was planning to do a chase sequence, but yeah, you kind of just stopped that. So let me see something real quick. Oh, the tower it got hit hard. It's destroyed, and the old ones you sent flying out the back, they are now flying through wild space like 4 bullets. Some say they're still flying to this day. Sean, level up.
All right.
That was supposed to be a chase sequence, and they were going to... Well, you completely negated that.
Will that be level 6 now?
Yes.
Don't worry, Brian. You can always use the chase sequence later.
Oh, yeah. It's just... I admire when you come up with amazing ideas like that, so that was perfect. Now, Sean, you've rescued Sin, but you don't know this yet. As you're going through, Sin is going to ask if you can help her get her collar released. And one of the big chain link rings that you've had in the ship, it has the key to that collar. Do you let Sin out of the collar?
Yeah. He said what he said. He's going to do what and the fact that it was old ones that if they were this stupid, they must have been put in some, this key. Let me rethink my words. Future Brian, edit out my garbage.
No. You were actually on the right train of thought. I know exactly what you were saying. That look, if they're obviously something, they were led astray. Somebody did something with their brains. So you're 100% correct.
Oh, not even that. I am following one of my personality traits of my character sheet. I would rather make a new friend than a new enemy.
Love it.
And I don't pay attention to the risks in a situation and never tell me the odds.
Well, so Sin actually, she does a bowing curtsy to you. Thank you so much. When people hear that I'm a astral dreadnought, I'm met with disdain and fear. you're the first person to thank you.
I find people name things scary things because it makes it easier for them to hate.
Now,
And if I'm honest, I made a promise to my dad, and I'm going to keep on that promise. And honestly, last person I trusted from the law backstabbed me, so I'm a little. That may be a little. This would be a little me getting a revenge, even if they are corrupt or whatever. It's just me flipping the cops the bird, as the saying goes.
well, you're in luck because I know Wild Space. Nobody knows Wild Space better than me, and I can finally get back to my bar. I have a special place. It's a safe haven here for travelers in Wild Space, and I can see if I can find a way to reach my dear husband, Solaris. I really hope he hasn't been drinking too much. He can get a tad emotional. But you, brave heroes, I think you all deserve a round on me.
I think Harry smiles and that sounds mighty nice. Why am I talking with not well? Why is he turning into no? I gotta get his voice down right. It's like no, that sounds mighty nice.
Perfect.
I hope. I think he's like he stutters for one like I hope, and then he's just like sorry.
Excellent.
I think he trusts this person enough that he just kind of like. Because I think we're in the room. I feel like we're talking alone when the rest of the crew aren't listening.
Well, no, that's what I was seeing this as, is that you let her, that you guys are just sitting in the captain quarters, and she's been drawing the route you're going to go on through Wild Space.
I think he just kind of starts breaking down a little bit. He's like, I'm sorry. How do these people trust me? I'm just a screw-up con man who trusted his top girlfriend to do the right thing, and I think he holds out his arm and wiggles it around so you can see like it's not made out of bones. It's a slime thing, and this is what I got for that. And it's like I think this is the first good thing that's happened since that, and it hasn't had some kind of horrible backfire. I find my dad's on the ship, and then he sacrifices himself right there and then to save the world. And
she looks at you and she puts a hand on your shoulder. You've been through a lot. As I see it, you're already living up to what your dad wanted you to do. These people believe in you, and that's enough. You don't need to question it.
I know. It's not so much. I don't question their belief in me. How do I believe in myself like they do?
It's going to come in time. I'll let you know a little secret. Us astral dreadnoughts, what makes our eyes are prized because we can see little shifts in the time, and we can get little brief glimpses of the future. I've seen a brief glimpse. You're going to do great things, and you will have the confidence finally to believe in yourself.
Okay, that's good to know. It's somewhere I do believe. I'm just happy we didn't crash when we did that stunt.
Yes, and I still can't thank you enough. Now, let's go. And you go ahead first.
I think he nods and he asks. I think he asks a simple question. Okay, this might be a weird question, but like most of the crew are robots, and then there's a little kid, so that's awkward, and then there's an old man, and I'm afraid of him stealing my wallet. I hug you.
She holds out her arms and goes, "Come here."
And I think Harry hugs the Astral Dreadnought.
Her name is Sin.
No,
Sin.
I know. No, I know, but I feel like I think that I'm not trying to denounce her name. It's just
I got you.
That's a quote.
He hugs the Astral Dread. Love it. And she just says, as she holds you, your dad will be proud of you.
Okay, Sin. I believe. I can believe in the you that believes in. Quote anime with many questions about reality.
And this is when Sin turns. She sees that there's a captain's jacket that's been sitting, waiting for you. She goes over and she drapes it on your shoulders and says, "I think you're ready for this."
I think Harry looks down at it for a moment and then starts to put his arms through the sleeve and nods.
"Come on, Captain Harry. Let's go." And
I think he smiles for a moment. And let me look up something because I want to...
Go right ahead.
I gotta look up something. I gotta look up what are... Position. Not ship. Google. Alright. You know what? I think this is a fitting thing for this. He goes, I think he smiles. After you, Quartermaster Sid.
She happily takes the title. And as the ship is going towards a abandoned whaling factory, our other heroes that are in this bar, the bartender all of a sudden gets up and his shoulders shaking. He goes, "The boss is coming home." And that is where we will end off on this session.
Yay!
So thank you, everyone. This was a really, really good session. So everyone, until the next one, goodbye.